So guys, it's our new RS6 Aero program. Now, we've been toying with Audi for quite a long while now, and I'm so pleased with the way that the initial response has been to this car. We launched on social media last week, record amount of likes, record amount of comments, all positive, which is fantastic. I'm just going to show you around the car now and give you a bit more detail on the parts we've put on. Component number one is the front splitter. Now we picked this front splitter so it's got a nice easy design, can be bolted up to underneath of the car, nice easy install. So if we want to ship products out to people, we can just ship it out in a box and you can install it yourself or at your local garage. Simple design with 3 turrets in the middle, some nice peaks just out of here so it matches the design of the car, so it's nice and flowing with what you get from the factory. Component number 2 is the side sills. Now we've gone for an extension of, again, the manufacturer's design by flowing this through front and back. It tapers out slightly towards the back to give you that front to back flow. So when you look from both front and rear angles, it actually gives you a nice width on the car. One thing that we've done with this, you can lay it up in 2 different weaves. So if you've got a Vorsprung car, you don't get carbon here, whereas on a carbon black car, we've made the carbon weave line up perfectly on both the front and the sides. New car, 2 new wheels. Well, they're existing wheel designs, but we wasn't sure what we would do for the RS6. So we've done our UF1, which is a nice flowing design. It's nice and smooth. And we've also done our UF2, which is a lot more sort of race inspired. For me, it's a bit of a flip up between this wheel and the HF5 from Vossen, which is also a really popular wheel. So we're gonna do our launch car with these wheels. We've got our second car with the HF5s, and then our third car, which is going to be available from stock, is going to be with the UF2s. Right, so the back. For me, this is where it's at. We've got a twin spoiler feature here, so we've got an upper deck lid spoiler and a lower deck lid spoiler. Now, second car's being built without the lower one. For me, it needs both, but customer choice. They can have exactly what they want. These two, for me, when you get a side profile of the upturn, they work perfectly with the OEM lines. They slide through. Yeah, you know, everything just works in harmony with each other. Right, so the rear diffuser. So on the OEM rear diffuser, the design carries on right down here and it's really, really low. So you get a flat back to the middle. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to pull the diffuser right out. So from the side profile, you've got a lot more aggression. We've again done this in herringbone, so it matches the front perfectly. So you've got herringbone on the rear diffuser, straight down the middle at a nice 45-degree diagonal. Then we've got your Urban badge in the middle, so finish off, nice branding on there, nice and subtle, but obviously making sure everyone knows where the kit come from. This kit now works with the OEM exhaust, and we're also in development with Miltech at the moment, developing an aftermarket exhaust, which should just fill out this a little bit more. The pipe will come out slightly more aggressive, so that will come through with our performance exhaust in the next couple of weeks. Right, so that's car number 1 in Daytona Grey. Let's go through to the workshop and I'll show you car number 2, which is in my Foss Black. So this car actually was my old car, but as soon as we launched the product last week, so we put our first shots on Instagram last week, and fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not sure which it is, but it sold. It's being built straight away. We've had a bit of a mixed decision on the lower deck lid spoiler, so let us know what you think, whether it needs both spoilers at the back or just whether it needs one at the top. And this one has the front splitter, the side sills. This one's got Vossen HF5s, which is the first RS6 that we've put on these wheels. Now, they're pretty race inspired. I love this wheel in particular. On the back, you've got a lovely dish on the super deep as well. So we've put the rear diffuser on now, and this car, as I said earlier, is just getting the upper lip spoiler. And you can see on here, when we developed this spoiler, we've done it in a herringbone weave, so it basically splits either side on the car. It's a 2-sided part that goes together like this. And we'll just lip onto the top like that to give you a lovely upturn on the spoiler. So guys, there you have it. This is the first car on the Urban Aero program. I'm pretty excited about it. The RS6 was always the first car that I wanted to do, but we will continue to develop that. I think next up's got to be the RS4, I'm thinking the M3 and the M4, the new one, maybe a redesign on the new front bumper. We've covered that on previous videos. What do you think? What should we do next?